Naive warriors, far to the north, to a land of lochs and rivers, forbidding crags and mountains. Over the coming days, we shall see whom among their number has the instinct to survive and the will to succeed, to find the ultimate champion.
Brave souls must strive hard to gain the emblem that they will bear proudly. They must cross this vast water by canoe to reach this shore and unfurl their banner. Those who do so first, second and third will earn gold rings.
I tried to dig my paddles really deep into the water to make sure that I could get faster than all of the other people. I'm really happy that I came first in Warriors Race, and I just hope I can keep it up for the coming challenges.
Well, I wasn't actually too confident I'd do very well because I'm not too good in kayaking, but I was really pleased I came second, and I'm really pleased I came just behind Pargan and I beat Adlan.
I feel really happy because I just hoped that I'd get a ring. I was very tired and I was just thinking, keep going, keep going, keep going.
These 6 young fledglings have begun their quest. Each one of them hopes to claim the title Ultimate Champion. Warriors, your journey across these icy waters was the first of many battles that lie before you. In conquering this great loch, you have each earned an emblem. Let it guide you through the trials ahead. Milex, may your will be as strong as the rays of the sun. Pargan, may your progress be as relentless as the ocean wave. Wexar, may your confidence soar as high as the mountain summit. Linzar, may your heart be as light as a cloud in the sky. Adlan, may your resolve be as steadfast as the mighty oak. And Quillam, may your fortune shine as brightly as the luminous moon. Each of you has 9 lives, represented by the 9 feathers on your standards. The fleetest amongst you have already secured your first golden rings. 9 of these will earn you a life, but be warned. From this moment on, failure in any challenge will cost you a life. Lose too many, and your quest to be the ultimate champion will cease. Now, let us set forth to reveal your true colours, for many battles await.
The first challenge on the quest, 3 of our brave warriors have taken rings. Adlan, your prowess on the water has gained you a single gold ring as you came third. Milex, you were second placed warrior, and as such, 2 gold rings are yours. Pargan, you were the swiftest of all the warriors, and your skill has secured you 3 gold rings. a good haul from the inaugural challenge. But for your fellows, on this occasion there are no lives lost. But take heed, I may not be as lenient in future.
I am quite confident about the quest ahead, and I think it's going to be really fun and exciting, and I think I'm going to learn lots of new things.
It means so much to me to actually become the ultimate champion because it proved that anyone can actually win and become the ultimate champion, no matter who they are or what they are.
In Warrior's race, your strength and stamina were tested. But next is a trial that requires brains as well as brawn. Out in the loch are puzzle pieces tethered to 2 ropes. Together, you must haul these pieces from the water and construct the puzzle correctly. If you do so, 3 golden rings will appear above you. The first team to claim these rings will be victorious. But the defeated warriors must each forfeit a life. Wexar, Quillam, Pargan, you will compete together, as will you, Linzar, Milex, and Adlan.
I hope that we win because that means that we'll be in the top 3 and that everyone will have some rings and we'll keep our positions, hopefully, and we'll work as a team.
If I get no rings, I'll be quite disappointed, but I can always try harder next time.
So, you all seem confident, but only time will tell. Are you ready?
Ready.
Then, let the challenge begin.
Keep going. Keep going. Come on, Adnan.
I'll do it, man.
Pull him faster. Right, to the lip shot. Okay, we're nearly there.
We'll get it first.
Okay, keep going. Wait. Stop.
Speed and strategy are key in this, the first team challenge at the quest. With 3 gold rings at stake, they cannot afford to tarry.
Adlan! Right, you two go. Stop, it's attached. Oh, 2 people. Hold on. They get stuck in the sand. Come on, Alex. Keep going.
Go, put it on.
Yes, I'm going.
To succeed here, the red line that runs down the back of the stack must align perfectly.
I have it. I've got it now. They might make it one.
No.
Yes!
When we were pulling the blocks out of the water in the puzzle stack, it was really hard because we were quite heavy, and then lifting them up out of the water because they were stuck into the ground. But with the pulling power of all 3 of us, we got the blocks in quicker, therefore we had more time to rearrange them.
In puzzle stack, it went wrong because as we pulled up all the blocks on the beach, they got stuck in the sand, so it was hard for us to pull them up and get them on this puzzle stack in time. We didn't work together as well when we were lifting it up because some people were away doing something else or some people started pulling. I think if we'd all worked together to lift them, then we might have got it done a bit quicker.
For your first team endeavour, your strength was tested well. Milex, Linzar and Adlan, you were unable to exert your authority on this task and failed to complete the puzzle before your adversaries. You must each sacrifice a life as a penalty. Pargan, Wexar and Quillam, your skills complemented one another in this situation, and you completed the stack well before the other team. Your efforts are duly rewarded with a piece of gold each.
To become a champion, a warrior must have the skill and instinct to survive in single combat. This is a trial of both defence and attack. Knock your opponent into the water, and a gold ring is yours. However, should you tumble into the loch yourself, then you will lose a life. Milex, Lindsar, let us see if you have the true fighting spirit. Milex, Lindsar, can either of you afford to lose another life, or will your determination win through? Are you ready?
Ready!
Then, let the challenge begin.
Really tired because me and Lindsar had been battling for a long time and she was a really difficult warrior to beat, but I'm so glad that I beat her and I won a ring and she's lost a life.
Milex's efforts have earned her a gold ring. Adlan, Gwilym, which of you has the skill to make your opponent take a bath? Balance is key, but strength is also important. Are you ready?
Ready!
Then, let the challenge begin.
Although both warriors fell, Gwilym fell first, and so Adlan will take the gold.
If I had to face Gwilym again, I would be very confident because now I know his weaknesses and I would use them as my main targets.
As Gwilym will attest, keeping one's balance when under attack is more difficult than it seems. Wexar, Pargan, which of you has the skill to stay on your feet? Are you ready?
Ready.
Then, let the challenge begin.
Wexar was first to enter the loch, but he had also stepped on Pargan's stance, and so Pargan triumphs.
It was quite an even battle, but I couldn't quite manage to make Pargan lose her balance.
In Longstaff I fell in the water too and it was quite cold, but I'm glad that I won and it's worth it.
Milex, Adlan and Pargan, you have all triumphed upon the dark waters, and the reward is a precious ring each. Lindsar, Gwilym and Wexar, your best efforts were not enough to save you here. For failure, as well as the unexpected bath you experienced, you must also lose a life. Lindsar, you are still in a very precarious position with 7 lives and no rings. Wexar and Gwilym, you both have 8 lives and 1 ring, so are jointly second to last. You cannot afford any more losses. Adlan, you are just 1 ring better in 3rd place, with 8 lives and 2 gold rings. With one more ring than Adlan, Milex, you are second in the contest as you hold 8 lives and 3 rings. Pargan, you still lead this band and proudly display 9 lives and 5 rings.
This is Skull Cage, a trial of strategy and of nerve. Remove these battle sticks one by one to cause the silver or bronze skull to drop to the ground. But avoid haste. One wrong move and a red skull may drop instead. Then you will lose a life. Pargan, you are our current leader. Milex, you are in second place. Both of you must take up this challenge.
As I'm in second place, I'm quite nervous because it's obvious Pargan has been the best so far, but I really hope I win, so I'll be in first place and Pargan will be in second.
It could be an advantage to let Milex go first in Skull Cage, but it could be a disadvantage as well because she might get her ring before me.
You each have the chance here to gain a gold ring, but with chance comes risk. Pargan, you must attempt to dislodge the silver skull, and as our leader, will choose who acts first. Milex, you will dislodge the bronze skull. Pargan, who do you choose?
I'm going to go first.
Very well. Are you both ready?
Ready?
Ready.
Then let the challenge begin.
The complexity of this jumble of sticks calls for the warrior to be cautious in every move. One mistake, and they are lost. Pargan is now safe, as her silver skull has reached the ground before any red. Will Milex be as skillful? Both warriors earn rings in a difficult challenge.
It was really nerve-wracking because after I pulled out my stick, my bronze skull was on the same stick as the red one, so I had no option but to pull it out, and I thought I was going to lose a life, but just at the last minute the red skull got nudged onto a different stick.
Pargan and Milex, as our first and second place warriors, it fell to you to test yourselves against Skull Cage. You did not disappoint. Both of you succeeded in releasing your skulls from their tricky prison and witnessed them turn into gold. I now place that gold upon your standards.
This is Dead Man's Gorge, where many a brave soul has perished in the pursuit of glory. Your challenge, if you dare, is to leap into the furious swell and be carried down by the torrent into the pool below. But beware, for there on the rock lurks a demon, and the only way to escape him with your life is to blind him with gold. Collect the first ring as you leap into the gorge, However, should you fail, there is a second and a third ring to retrieve as you are swept towards the pool. But take note, collect one ring you must, or the demon will claim you. Pargan, you are our current leader. I choose you to go first.
I'd really like to get the 3 rings because it would give me 9 rings, which would be the equivalent of a life if I lose another life.
Pargan, this is a daring challenge. We shall see if you achieve your aim of grasping all 3 rings. Are you ready?
Ready!
Then let the challenge begin.
My idea is to get 1 ring and keep that safe, and if I can, get another ring, but I don't want to be greedy and get the whole lot and drop them all.
Well, I wonder, will your strategy to gain rings prove fruitful? Are you ready?
Ready!
Then let the challenge begin.
It's going to be a little bit scary jumping into the gorge because we don't know what's down there. But if I just concentrate on getting the rings, then I think it'll be over in no time at all.
Wexar, will you conquer your fears in this most dangerous of challenges? Are you ready?
Ready!
Then let the challenge begin.
Confident about doing Dead Man's Gorge because I've been quite good at the water challenges before, and if I collect all 3 rings I've only got to collect another 2 to win back alive.
Milex, your confidence is to be applauded, but will congratulations be in order at the end of this trial? Are you ready?
Ready!
Then let the challenge begin.
I feel quite happy about Dead Man's Gorge because it just looks fun, and I like water, and I'm going to go for all 3.
Adlan, will your eagerness to succeed here conquer your fear of the icy plunge? Are you ready?
Ready!
Then let the challenge begin.
Much luck with the water challenges, but hopefully I'll do better in this one.
Linzar, you stand in last place. Will your fear of the fierce rapids prevent you from achieving your goal? Are you ready?
Ready!
Then let the challenge begin.
and I was so relieved and so happy that I'd won my first challenge, that it gave me a confidence boost to get the other two.
I was quite aware of the demon standing and hovering over me, but I just set my sights on the rings, and if I got the rings I would be perfectly fine.
When I was trying to get the second ring, there was a moment where I was pulled under and I was worried that I wouldn't be able to be in reach of the second ring, so I just lifted up my hand and hoped for the best.
Pargan, still as leader, you entered the gorge first. You displayed true skill and increased your lead by gaining all 3 rings here. You have now gained an extra life and have 10 in all. Milex, Adlan, Quillam, Wexar and Linzar, you also took all 3 rings to add to your tally. Perhaps I have underestimated you all, but mark well my words. From tomorrow I will set these tasks a mite more difficult, to see who amongst you deserves to progress.
Getting the rings in.
When you got out, the first one was really hard to reach though.
Only 2 of these warriors will survive the days ahead and go forward to the final contest to become ultimate champion. They are all still filled with hope, but disappointment lies ahead for many. Warriors, Pargan, you have led throughout this first day. How do you feel about the trials ahead?
I'm just going to focus on what I'm best at doing, which is trying to win rings, really.
Linza, currently you're in last place. Do you feel that you have made mistakes?
Yes, I think I have made mistakes, but hopefully I won't make so many mistakes in challenges ahead.
So be it. My friends, your first day of trials is over. Let us see what tomorrow brings. As these brave hearts look to the future, let us hope they do so with cheerful expectation. For a warrior who possesses hope is one step closer to victory. Come.
Next time on Raven, will our warriors defeat the evil that is Demon Army? Ringrack is a trial of strength. Who will triumph in this individual combat? Will the Icy Loch be conquered when they face Raff Race? 2 warriors will face the dizzy heights of Raven's Rock, and one alone will be the first to face the way of the warrior.